I always enjoy the excitement of winning an auction. It's even better when I win at a bargain price. There is a secret to winning auctions and winning them at a great price. When I first started bidding on eBay in 1998, it was a hit or miss experience. I would place a bid and hope for the best. I soon realized I was being outbid more often than I was winning auctions. I would frequently bid on an auction and then see someone bid several times in a row until they outbid me by $1. I realized I was bidding against people who were only interested in winning. They were not concerned about the item they were bidding on. I soon realized that if I placed my bid in the final few minutes, these people did not have a chance to run up the price, and I had a better chance of winning. I refined this technique and I began bidding in the final seconds of the auction. Bidding in the last few seconds prevents last-minute lurkers from rebidding. Bidding in the final seconds of an auction is by far the most successful technique. I'm not the only one that uses this technique. It's widely used by experienced eBay members, and it's called sniping. Bid sniping means placing your bid in the final seconds of the auction. Placing your bid in the final seconds gives you a number of advantages. You are no longer competing against inexperienced bidders who may return just to bid a few dollars more every time. Snipe bidding prevents you from becoming involved in bidding wars, where two or more people return over and over just to bid a little bit more, trying to become the high bidder. Snipe bidding also allows you to calmly select the price that you're willing to pay. Many bidders will bid on an item without having any idea the value of the item or what they're willing to pay. They're emotionally driven bidders, and this will cause them to spend much more than the value of the item. There are two ways that you can place a snipe bid. You can do it the manual way and wait until the final seconds of an auction to place your bid manually, or you can use software. I'm going to show you how to do it the old-fashioned manual way first. This may make it clearer what's going on. I've already selected an item. I've been watching this item since yesterday. I'm interested in bidding on it, but I don't want to put in my bid early. This item's priced fairly low. If I put in my bid now, then an inexperienced bidder may come along and try to win for just $1 or $2 more. After that, another bidder and then another and another will come along and try to bid a couple of dollars more just to win this item. When all these bidders come along and bid $2 more and $2 more, it runs up the price. If I put in my maximum bids early, then many of these people may bid multiple times trying to become the high bidder. If I wait until the final seconds to place my bid, then these other less experienced bidders can place their bids now and become high bidder. Once they become high bidder, they will likely not rebid. I can wait until the final seconds of the auction, put in my real bid, then these amateur bidders will not have an opportunity to come back and rebid over and over, running up the price. Looking at this auction, we see that there's already 13 bids, so there's a good deal of interest in it. I've already checked out the seller in the description, and I'm satisfied with this item and the seller, so I'm willing to bid on it. But I'm still not going to bid right now. I'm going to wait until the final seconds to place my bid. The easiest way to do this is to open up two separate windows. I already have my portal pulled up, so I'm going to click on the official eBay site link. You have to be signed in using your user ID and password in order to place a bid. It's important that you go through this sign-in process before trying to place a bid. If you try to place a snipe bid in the final seconds and you're asked for your user ID and password, you will not have time to type them. I'll refresh this auction by clicking on the refresh link. We now have 3 minutes and 56 seconds left. I'm going to go ahead and click Place Bid in this window. This is the window that I used to log in. I'll enter my bid amount and click Continue. On the next page, I'll confirm. I'm not actually placing the bid, I'm only indicating how much I'm willing to bid. The next step is where I will actually place the bid and confirm. I'm now ready to confirm the bid, but I don't want to do this yet. If I go back to my first page and I refresh, I still have 2 minutes and 44 seconds. That's enough time for someone else to rebid. If I were to place a bid now, the person who's currently the high bidder would notice that the bid has changed and they are no longer the high bidder. They would then return and rebid. They might not become the high bidder because my bid amount might be higher than theirs, but they've still run up the price, causing me to pay more unnecessarily. I'm going to continue clicking the refresh link until we're into the final seconds of the auction. Internet lag and distractions can often be a problem when doing snipe bidding this way. This is why this is not the preferred method. I still have 1 minute and 11 seconds. I'll have to sit here and wait until the final seconds of the auction. There's now 36 seconds left. I'm going to go ahead and confirm bid. Sometimes it can take a few seconds due to internet lag for the bid to be placed. The final 30 seconds is the best time to place your snipe bid when you're sniping manually like we're doing here. If I go back to my first screen and I refresh it again, I see that I have now won this item. I was the high bidder. As I scroll down, I see there are a total of 14 bids. If I click on the 14 bids, I can see the bid history. We see that the previous person bid $42 as their high bid. My bid was for $65.55. If I had bid early, this person might have returned and bid $45 or even $55. That would have caused me to pay more money for no reason. By bidding in the final seconds, you can avoid this. Now that I've won, I'll click the back button, and then I'll click on Pay Now to pay through PayPal. That's how manual bid sniping works. There are many disadvantages to doing this the manual way. You have to be at your computer when the auction ends. Sometimes auctions end early morning or late night. You may have to get up at 2 or 3 a.m. to wait for an auction to end. You also have to pay attention until the final seconds of the auction. It's very easy to become distracted during the final minutes of the auction while doing other work and miss the auction entirely. Snipe bidding software is much easier and much more reliable than manual snipe bidding. I've already installed my snipe software, so if I click Start, All Programs, Snipe to Win, and I click on the Snipe to Win option. And now my Snipe to Win software loads. This software will automatically place my bids in the final seconds of the auction. I've selected my item on eBay. This is just an example to show you how the software works. I'm going to go to the top of my browser, and I'm going to click on the icon in the address bar and drag that into the window of my Snipe software. You'll see that this automatically adds the item to my list. I can also click on the Add Auction button. This will allow me to type in the auction number or copy and paste the auction number, and I can also copy and paste the URL. I've already dragged my item into the window. That's the easiest way to do it, so I'm going to cancel this. Now that I've dragged my item into the software, I'll click Set Snipe Bid. This allows me to select my quantity and my maximum bid. The current price is $11. I'm going to select a quantity of 1 and my maximum bid of $12.01. My software is now set, and 15 seconds before the end of the auction, the software will automatically place the bid for me. This auction is ending in 10 minutes, but I could have just as easily set up this snipe bid 7 days in advance. I no longer have to sit at my computer and refresh the auctions. I'll let the software place my bid for me. I'm not limited to one auction. I can list multiple auctions, and I can also cancel the bids at any time. If you place a bid on eBay and later find a better deal or change your mind, it's not a simple matter to cancel your bid. When using Snipe software, your bid's not actually placed on eBay until the final seconds. This makes it very easy to cancel bids at any time. We're now into the final seconds of the auction. As we watch the software, it will automatically place our bid. 15 seconds before the end of this auction, my bid was placed.
Congratulations, you won the auction.
I'm now the winner of this auction. I did not have to be at my computer to place this bid either. My computer would have placed the bid for me at the correct time, no matter where I was or what I was doing. Snipe software gives you the advantage of placing snipe bids without the inconvenience and the unreliability of placing manual snipe bids yourself. If you would like more information on sniping, you can find an article in the back of the Don't Bid On It book, and you can also find information at the Snipe to Win website at snipe-to-win.com.